doing today? We're on planet Toulan of the Entropia universe. If you guys don't know where that is, I'm going to show you real quick with the space map. Here's your planet Calypso. Fly all the way across the galaxy or the system. Head north. Boom, you'd be at planet Toulan. Now, I'm going to give you guys some facts on planet Toulan. One, there's a lot of people always flying in and out, so I'm going to probably walk over here so we're not having to hear that going on, right? So, here's one thing. Planet Toulan has a progressive system in which I got to find the device. Sorry guys, it takes me a second. The MK blah blah blah. So the MK Nawa Core 3, right, allows you access to missions and other things. There's an entire adventure line in which it's going to unlock more and more stuff that you have access to on this planet. The immediate thing you're going to want to do if you land on this planet is going to be start that mission line so you can get the stuff, have access to the maximum amount of daily missions that you can for the purposes of getting skill points and other stuff. There's a lot more than this. I must have some of them on me. But the point is there's a lot of daily missions. Now the other line that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to make sure to work up this stuff over here. This is one of the most important missions on this planet if you're ever going to be a crafter. This lady, I guess there's a weekly basic butt joint mission too. I do want to start this. We'll have to find out what's up with that. I'll be doing that and I'll show you guys some stuff with that. I mean, I might not do it right this second. We might. In fact, we're probably going to. This is the daily crafting mission. It's 1,000 attempts of anything once you do it. And what they will give you is 70 peck in machinery. Machinery goes into all your item crafting stuff. So like subcomponents, it doesn't use it. But like if you craft guns or armor or anything like that, it does use it. Real quick, I'm going to check it. I'm going to see what the deal is if I have enough stuff for the basic butt joint. If there's some on sale, you know. In fact, we could have just put butt, right? It's not like there's a ton of different butt joint type things. Okay, so I obviously have none of this stuff on me on this planet. That's kind of shocking. That's a reasonable markup, I guess, for the longboards. Let's look at this stuff. I think they want us to do 500 clicks. Yeah, 500 and it's a daily, huh? I'm feeling that this is worth buying. Maybe, but that's actually likely. We're going to get plenty of those here. Okay, well, you know what? I'm going to show you guys real quick where you would go and get this stuff. I'm not going to do that mission right now, maybe. But what I am going to do is I'm going to show you the places you would go and get the basic butt joint material for one. Um, this is the Fauna and Flora Center. It's like a little island. You can run around the outside. You can do some mining. I've never got really super successful here on the mining type stuff. I have done well on the tree harvesting. I'm going to show you the tree harvesting. If there's somebody else running around, or even like not even two people, if there's one person here running around, you're probably going to be fighting them for a tree area, right? So I'm going to pull to say, hey Juan, I hope you're having a great day, by the way. Kicking butt. Okay, let me make sure I'm using a temp. Yeah, this is a limited gear. So as you can see, it's really simple as crap to see the trees that you can harvest because they're literally a different freaking color. That's handy, right? We could probably grab up this kind of crap really quick. I'm going to dump this into the thing. Switch to a brand new one. I'll show you a better place than this though. This isn't where I prefer to do my tree harvesting, to be honest. This is good. you can run around this thing and get some tree harvesting going on. And once in a while, like you'll see something on the ground going in a circle. And the funny thing is, this literally is a run around the circle. Oh, Toulan is an awesome planet. Honestly, it has like a cult like planet. You know what I mean? And I'm not making it sound weird, but the people that live on this planet live on this planet. They're super, super diehard on it. Like, not like normal. And I'm going to tell you what, the daily mission stuff on this planet is ridiculous. I have told people time and time again, if you're just trying to shoot BLP pistols or stuff like that, you can just come run this planet like crazy, do the dailies, and stack up points. On top of that, its tree harvesting is okay. Not here. This is the actual original tree harvesting place I think that they put in on purpose. But honestly, it's not as impressive as, well, I'll show you where. Basically, you get the drift, you run around this island in circles again and again, and there's trees. There's a reasonable amount of trees. There's not an insane amount of trees. If there's another dude hitting it, there's not enough for you and another dude. And that's what really does kind of annoy me about that location. Because honestly, as soon as I pull up there, if I see somebody else is already running around it, I'm not even going to hit this place. It's not worth it. Now, I'll tell you what, this next place I'm going to show you, which honestly, the place is called the Jelly Zone. It's one of my favorite places to do codecs or other things like that. I got to remember exactly where I'm looking. I think I could just actually click the Jelly Zone. Yeah, thank God. I think it's right up here, guys. Yeah, that is it. I wasn't really a million percent on that. There's fire. Oh no, I'm fire debug. You're not supposed to log out. You're supposed to be in. I need to get fire debug something. And whoa, hey, this is a cool place to beamed in. I like this. Okay, I'm gonna hop down. For one, the Sun Jocks, in which I have had super good luck on the daily. They have a double stackable mission. You can go get the daily, and then you can come over here. I'll show you this. That's not it. There's a mission terminal, and then there's this dude. This guy has a separate mission for the Sunjots. See, he's like, would you like to hunt some Sunjots? And he'll give us something. And then over here, they have the daily missions, in which obviously I already have the Sunjot one activated or something. Hold on, let's go into here. Mission. Here's the Sunjot 100, tracking it. Oh, that one's already popped. 250 daily. So you can get two. See how these stack though? And see how I already have some other ones we haven't grabbed? So you can go in and you can double count these missions. Like if I went down there and started killing Sunjots, and it's the same with these Mawcots and the Mawcot daily there, and then the Mawcot other daily, um, which I know sounds like a lot. Basically, if you're killing them, it doesn't matter which one it's for. And I'll show you on one of these guys real quick. They basically just have a bunch of life. See? Boom, boom. So it's double counting them. You see what I'm saying? And this is one of the ones that I always do. On top of that, I've got considerable amounts of globals. Like, legitimately, this mob likes me. I'm not gonna hunt the crap out of it right now, but while I'm on this planet, I will hunt this mob. I'm not even sure if it's that lucky for everybody. It probably is not, or they'd go bankrupt. But I've had super freaking good luck on that mob. I'm gonna show you other stuff too, but I want to show you this area that we can get our. So right over here, you come to this strip, right? There's literally nothing here. And so you could fruit walk or whatever you're going to do. And I've seen fruit walkers, I've seen people that also were miners. And so there's stuff on here to mine. I don't personally mine the crap out of this. But in a second, if nobody's hit this up, and that girl in the green outfit might have been hitting this up for all I know, um, it's going to have a stack of stuff, like good amount of trees. And as we work down, ooh, we're glitchy there. Ooh, I don't like glitchy. Yeah. As we work down this island, though, you'll see what I'm talking about. And it's not just this little, what would you call this thing? It's not really an island, guys. Um, it's like a delta or something. This is Toulan, planet Toulan. It's all the way over on the other side of the space system. It's right over in this is where the station is. Whoa. I hit a button, it pulled up the wrong thing. Well, basically over here. Toulon Space Station. And so you had to fly a pretty good amount. Can I tell you it's worth working this planet as a long-term thing? Don't come here like for the weekend. Seriously, like the dailies are super good. On top of that, you can sweat stuff on this planet. Somebody must have came through here. Usually it's a lot more concentrated than this. So somebody's either right ahead of us or had just came through. Hey Zuck, I hope you're having a great day. Hope you're all kicking butt today. I'm doing awesome. I have fresh coffee. I haven't even took a sip. It could be super hot for all I know. It's actually reasonable. That's nice. That's super nice. Sometimes I make a mistake and I'm like, ah, no, it'll be fine. Holy crap. Not like one of those like it was boiling subpar water before I did it. That I don't do. Holy crap. Honestly, guys, somebody's came through here. So this is a crap example of what I was trying to show you. I'm going to push forward a little bit and see if somewhere further down there's some, oh yeah, right there. Better tree situation going on. Also, by the way, this area has a super good PvP area. And I know not everybody's into the PvP aspect of this game. In fact, many of you are like, oh, I'm anti-PvP. Hey, Peruch, I hope you're doing great. You could be anti-PvP. Honestly, in this game, very little PvP is forced on anybody. And so that's very easy to do. You just don't go into a PvP zone. Um, and I don't just waste people for fun. But sometimes we do kill people because there is an actually, like, there's an accomplishment for that, guys. Ah, yeah, somebody's whipped this thing's butt. This usually is good enough that even with somebody out here, I feel I'm not this gimped. And so I don't know if they've adjusted down the tree harvesting since I've been here last, or if just some people came through here and dominated this thing. But this whole strip between here and that jelly zone normally does have trees. There's the green guy ahead of me. This guy ahead of me, he's gonna have a tree harvester out. Yeah, they need to get more areas up. The fact that a dude, oh wait, what does he have? Oh, that's a tree harvester.
Hello.
Oh, it's Bam. Okay, awesome. I always like to see people. How are you doing? You're right there in the chat. You know what I'm talking about, so you know what I'm talking about. Okay, this makes sense why there's no trees. You keep going. The people in the chat besides you probably thought, hey, I was crazy and just talking smack about that there's trees out here. But yeah, bam. Hi. How you doing, man? Hope you're having a great day. Yeah, but you know what I'm talking about because you're out here doing it. So I'm not having to. Thank God. Back me up. Yeah, they are dry now. Why is that? Did somebody just rip through? I thought it was you. I was all blaming you on it. I was like, oh, Bam must have just ripped through here. Or this guy you had and then it turned into you, so that kind of was convenient. The people that know though, you guys. That's the thing. That's hilarious. I hope you're doing amazing, kicking butt in the game and in life. That's always awesome. Okay, I'm going to show you something else. I'm going to take off my armor for this because it's important to see what would happen unarmored. Nobody wants to sweat armored, right? I want my hat on though. Okay, so I'm going to come up here. See these mocots? You can grab a mocot old, probably a provider in all honesty. You can scan them because they're mutants, I believe, last time I checked them. Want to make sure we got a mutant creature. I'm pretty sure it's a mutant. I'll just scan enough that we'll know because we'll get the right skill that corresponds with mutant scanning or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Basically, these are worth scanning for if you're trying to work up your mutant slayer stuff. Um, Guys, I don't have 30th level as a mutant dude, so I'm ineligible for the secret score, I'm pretty sure, which kind of sucks. They're gonna get hostile on me eventually. I mean, I'm kind of surprised they haven't yet because I'm definitely right up in their personal space right here. What are we probing? I'm pretty sure we're probing mutants, guys. It says we scanned an animal. I swear to God, these guys are mutants. Well, you see what I'm saying on you can pull these dudes, obviously. Let me switch over to my sweat device. I'm not going to full sweat this dude. I'm going to have to kill one of these guys. But basically, they have some sweat on them. I don't know what just happened to him. I didn't do anything to him. He just died of something random. I don't know. Okay. Also, um, I'm super tempted because I get bored. Um, not with this game. I'm gonna. This is gonna seem super random actually. I'm thinking about because I'm needing something that I want to learn about. I'm thinking about getting some law courses, either online or something like that. Some LSAT ones and stuff like that. I have taken some law courses before in the past, just for the record. Not a ton, but business law and stuff like that. And I'm thinking that after we finish up streaming Diablo 4 and getting through it, I'm going to keep playing it. But I think one of the mornings, I think I'm going to actually just stream um, law class type study and stuff. I know that's going to seem random. I'm still keeping this like this. You know what I mean? Entropia is just going to be Entropia. And I know that seems weird to be like, I think I'm going to study law on stream, right? But here is why. Um, I'm better at all of these games because I stream them and because of the random input from all of you. And not just like the viewers of this game, but across the board, any video I've made or anything I've done online, I've received significant input, both negative and positive, um, in which has generally made me better at whatever it is. Like the first time I ever dyed my hair and did a video on like dyeing my hair, I had a ton of people that let me know, hey dude, you could avoid staining your face or staining your face by doing this. So then I made a video on how to dye your hair and not stain your face. That's one of my most profitable videos, like flat out. And other things like that, like games that I play, I'll be playing a game, and you guys will be like, hey, dude, did you know about this? Or, hey, dude, did you know about this? Always significantly helping me become better. If I'm playing crappy, to the most part, you guys let me know. I mean, like, sometimes I let you guys know, hey, I'm just crapping today. But my thoughts on it, and I know this is random as crap in this stream, are that if I was to take anything, and I mean like anything, and I said, hey, I'm going to devote one day a week where we're going to take 2 hours and we're going to study this. For one, the amount of input that I'm going to get is going to significantly increase my knowledge of whatever subject it could be. Anything that I'm incorrect on, I promise to God one of you guys will let me know. Like, that is the one great thing about doing anything online. If you say something that's factually not correct, you get like 90,000 people that decided that this is the one day that they're going to check that fact. That's good. You know what I'm saying? And so that's just a thought. That's not a. It's actually more than a thought. It's almost a guaranteed. In fact, I'll rush through. I'm not going to rush, but I'm going to get through Diablo. I'll figure out which day is probably a reasonable day in the morning. Also, I did notice that I didn't actually update and save my updated schedule for streaming. I'm going to do that tonight for sure, so that it's not just like, hey, it seems like I'm random. Um, Outside of that, man, everything's going freaking epic. I wasn't trying to kill a bunch of these dudes, and honestly, these aren't the ones I like killing anyway. I don't remember what it is. I think it's a generic fuse or something like that that you can get. Yeah, it's a generic fuse, guys. You can get generic fuses off of these dudes over here. These level 5 Malcots. And they're actually better for the daily and stuff, or for the codex anyway. But they have a chance to drop the one of the fuses. It's used to make, I think, warp engines and warp mines, to be honest. I think the warp mine part. I'm not a million% sure because I don't make warp mines. So that guy's gonna interrupt my stuff right here. I should stop and kill him, but I'm kind of hoping he misses until we actually can jump. Whoa. Okay. That's always nice. I also kind of want to study a foreign language in the morning too. The kind of split between my choices right now, guys, is Italian. I know, right? And Greek, but I'm not really sure, like, you know. But I really do think Italian's super cool. I would like to know it. Rudolfo, how you doing, man? I hope you're having a great day. Yeah. I don't know if any of you guys speak Italian, but it sounds super cool. I mean, like, and in all honesty, one day I would probably actually be. Oh, I'm gonna get more missions real quick before we shoot over here. I don't want to be gimping us on the missions, you guys. There's a ton of missions on this planet. You guys don't gimp yourselves out. And like a reasonable amount of mobs, I'll go over that too, you guys. Because if you've never been to this planet, these are low level kind of like legitimately you're going to be able to. I don't know what the crap that is. They've added some missions that I don't know what's up with that. This Hunt Baree for oil, that I don't know about. This, we're going to kick that off too. I'm not worried about that right now. I am kind of really interested in what we get for that other mission. So these guys, you want to kill a bunch of them because they'll drop jellies and stuff. These guys drop a bunch of noob gear. You can get tons of noob gear off these guys, by the way. They're super good about that. I'll kill a bunch of them in a second. I'm just running over here. I need to quit taking my skateboard through these dudes. They do damage at it. Okay, so this mob. This is a super cool mob, you guys. I'll show you this mob. Oh, see, that's what I think I want to do in the morning. I'm going to get like an Italian course or something like that. And just literally study with you guys. Yeah. And a law course. For pre-law. Or something. I don't know. We're going to have to figure out something. But yeah, that's cool as crap. How's it going? Who are you using to learn Spanish, by the way? I think that's super cool. I'm a big fan of. Okay, now we're going to start killing dudes. I'm going to kill them with an Ospen. These dudes are super low level. And, oh, let's get this up. I just pulled up the wrong thing, you guys. I don't know Spanish yet. I know that this sounds weird, would prefer to actually, oh, what's an Otis? What the crap is this? They added a robot. I needed a robot to kill on this planet. Okay, this is what we're tracking. We should be tracking all these. I guess they only have 15 mobs right now. Hold on one second. I'm grabbing a Kleenex, and then we're killing these guys. Yeah, I would like to know 3 languages outside my own language. And I know that sounds like a weird thing, but honestly, why not, right? And I mean, not just random. Spanish is super handy, though, man. Like, and honestly, if you wanted to learn a ton of languages outside of that after learning Spanish, you probably just could. Oh, it's an app? Okay. I'm going to have to check this out. I haven't figured out how I'm learning Spanish and stuff. I can just register for classes at a college, you know what I'm saying? But then we have to wait for a class to open somewhere. Yeah. So we'll probably just get a LSAT study guide or something like that. Online one. I'll pay for access. Yeah, you know, I live in Colorado, which, yes, is in America. But, I mean, in the United States of America. I'm not confused. But, some people get really offended when you say that. Because America's kind of generally a giant area. And so I always like to be at least kind of cautious of, like, America's very vague. Colorado, we have a lot of Spanish speakers. Arizona, yeah. Oh, Arizona straight up you're going to have. But you know what you guys have is super good Navajo tacos. I'm serious, man. So the area I live in, Colorado, it's not really that close to any place that has great Navajo tacos. I really love Navajo tacos though, just for the record. Like real ones. Not the ones that like you get at like Dos Hombres or some restaurant where they put it on the menu and then they actually don't know what they're talking about. Yeah, Arizona freaking honestly, holy crap hot though. I could totally live in Arizona in the winter. It's the same as, can I tell you, my brother, he lives in this place called St. George, Utah. It is a gorgeous community. Honestly, very, absolutely gorgeous. Super nice people. Yeah, fry bread is excellent. Um, it's like crazy hot. Like not human people living there hot. I mean, I know that they're humans, but like it's too hot and it's a big community. It's just crazy hot. Like 106 is normal. And to me, 106 and above temperatures all day long is just too much. I like going and visiting them, like not during the summer at all, but they have like palm trees and stuff, and they're in like, it's a southern Utah place, weirdly enough, right on the Nevada border. And I'm going to tell you, holy crap, it's hot. Like, if you ever are going to stay there, get a hotel room with a pool because you'll frickin' need it. But there's super nice people. It's like, I don't know, as a community, if it just wasn't in 106-degree temperatures, I would totally be putting it on my list of communities that I think, oh, I could live there. It's just slightly over my I don't want to be the 106 degrees. So one summer I went and visited, right? And it was so hot that I couldn't even sleep. Cuz in Colorado, we can get hot days, but really by nighttime it's not that hot. And yeah, I went out and like the concrete, everything in that place, the whole of the city just irradiated heat upon me. It was like you were in a normal area in the middle of summer in the day, and it was dark, like late at night. Like late at night, like where I should be asleep, and I don't even like to be awake at that time, but you can't sleep because it's 100 and frickin' something degrees. Yeah. I'm kind I hate frickin' flies too. Yeah, it's though, can I tell you, it's right by Mesquite, Nevada. Okay? And Mesquite, Nevada is super fun, super cheap. I don't even really gamble, but you can just go to Mesquite and I don't know, not really do anything constructive. Honestly, they don't do you basically don't do anything in Mesquite. You go like golf. I don't really golf much, but it's very pretty to like go and pretend you golf on their nice golf course. It's like a resort golf course. I honestly don't know what the heck I'm doing there. I mean, like, I like the food. I like the buffets. That's cool. I think everybody likes buffets. Oh, and so I'm trying to think of what this drink is called. Hey, Iverson, I hope you're having a great day. Um, a Michelada. I'm probably saying that super bad. So there's a drink called a Michelada, or something kind of close to that. But it's basically like, I don't even know how to describe it. It's a spicy beer, some stuff's going on there. I don't know how they make it. It's good though. Um, so I've got one or two at a restaurant before because I go out and hang out with some of my friends and stuff like that once in a while. And some of them like order micheladas. And one day they did, and I'm like, well, what the heck is that? I want to have one. And so I got one, and it was okay. It was pretty good. I'm going to let you know. In Mesquite, when they make them a little spicier than how I had them. Like, it was still super good, but it was like sweat on your brow, like hot. And the ones I get normally, they're not that hot. Like, honestly though, it was like way better tasting. It just like, there was no way I was having more than two of them. I had like one, and the girl like came back to check on me, and she's like, "You want another?" And I'm like, "Yeah, maybe." And so then I got another, and then when she came back and checked again, I was like, "Nah, I think my stomach's enough." Like it had got told off by that drink. It definitely was spicy. I'm trying to think if I grabbed the daily on these. Ah well. Does it look like my shoes aren't on this guy? Are my shoes not on? Somehow I didn't have my shoes on, guys. Some suspicious activity here. Oh yeah, no, I think that's what it's for. Yeah. You can use it for hangovers. Yeah, it's a fortified beer, and supposedly it will make your hangovers go away. But I'm gonna let you know, I have friends that just drink them. Like, it's their go-to drink. And I'm gonna let you know, sometimes they'll settle your stomach. Like, I don't even drink like enough to get hangovers, thank God, because I can't handle them. They're freaking too hardcore for me. Like all the headaching and the feeling like you're gonna puke and stuff. And for me, I do puke. Like if I drink a bunch, I will get up in the middle of the night and I will lose all of that liquid in a toilet. I'm not a fan of that. I think that's not fun at all. But I'm gonna let you know, from my understanding, yeah, the Michelada supposedly does cure hangovers. I don't know if that's 1,000,000%, but if you're just drinking it with some food, it is. It's like a spicy beer margarita or Bloody Mary, I think. I thought it was good. I was like, oh, okay. And then, you know what? If you're ever at a Mexican restaurant, I feel you get that much more cred for getting that. Every time I'm at a Mexican restaurant and I'm like, nah, I'd like a michelada, I see them smile. And I think to myself, man, I'm really glad my neighbors told me about this drink. I don't know why. It's a good drink. I like margaritas too, but honestly, guys, those margaritas sometimes are too much. Like, I don't know how big of margaritas are where you guys live, but in Colorado, our Mexican restaurants, they serve you good sized food. Like, not like little whoosh food, right? So you get a good plate of food, and most of the time you get a margarita that's designed for a horse. And they're not a little bit, like they're like you kind of know what's up when you drink it. So I'm not a very big person, in all honesty. I don't know if you guys can see, but I don't weigh like 200 pounds. And I'm not an accomplished drinker. So when I'm not an accomplished drinker and I'm not a big dude, a full margarita gets me a little bit tipsy. And so if I'm not wanting to cop a buzz, I will get a michelada because it's still kind of a drink. It's good, but it's not like gonna get me where I'm like tipsy. And if I were to drink two margaritas, I would probably be in trouble, to be honest, guys. What is served short? I don't know what served short is. I actually don't know a lot of terms, you guys. I'm constantly having to ask everybody everything. Is this what I should be asking for? Be like, well, the point is, if we're ever at the same place and you see me and you're about to get into a drinking contest, don't get me on your team. I'm like literally going to not win. Um, but I will root for you distressed like, because in all honesty, yeah, well, I don't even know how much rooting I'll do for a drinking contest. But I'll hope you don't get alcohol poisoning. That's what I'll hope. I like casual stuff where it's not like where you're just trying to like do stuff to some excess. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not even into those things where the people eat as much food as they possibly can to prove that they can. I think that's an interesting skill. I mean, they win money on it. I'm not personally feeling like shoving that much crap in my belly. That doesn't look fun at all. Maybe cotton candy. Cotton candy dissolves. Oh, yeah, it is. For a person like me, at least. For sure. But you know about a lot of, like, a lot of restaurants, they bring you the big freaking, hey, we're not messing around one. And the thing is, one of the restaurants I really love, they have a drink called the Chicka Chicka Boom Boom or something like that, which is like a margarita that's like in a fishbowl with like beer shoved in it, like a beer shoved into a margarita in a fishbowl. I don't know. I don't know who's drinking it. It's way too much. I actually do know who's drinking it because I've seen it brought out before to people, and I think to myself, man, and they always make sure you're not driving when they bring you that out, by the way. They're very good about that. I've listened to them verify that before, so, which is better than most places that I've been at. Like, you know what I'm saying? But that's just like too freaking much. Oh, yeah. So, yeah. I don't know a lot about what the rules are on that stuff, but legitimately, I've seen people out in their parking lot after dinner before that were sick because they had consumed over what they should have. Like just sitting there waiting for a cab to show up. It's there's literally no logic to it as a drink. It's an excessive drink. But the thing is, it's on their menu and people do order it. And so, you know what I mean? I'm not going to. I would really be in trouble. I would just not finish the whole thing, honestly. Cuz I don't want to be sick like that. I remember being in my 20s and thinking that partying was fun and waking up the next day and just being miserable. You know what I mean? And honestly, a couple times, even out of my 20s when I was in college and stuff like that, um, I excessively partied and definitely paid the price. Where it was like, oh my God, why? And I just am not good at that. I think it sucks to feel like that. Yeah, not my cup of tea. Of course, I don't even like waking up for like you haven't drank enough water lately and you're dehydrated headache. Not a fan of that even. I think this has been pretty freaking random. It's gonna take us forever to get this repeat on our tabs. You guys notice that? You know what I kind of am tempted to do? Let's go check this out on the wood thing. I kind of want to see what that wood thing's about. You guys know that Oh, there's our daily tab mission right there, guys. So in less than 2 hours, that tab mission would just reset immediately. It is the same regards of the it is, yeah. Straight up, it's basically the same thing as a hangover. All of that stuff sucks. Just when you hangover, I don't know. Some people don't get hangovers. Can I tell you, well, I still do consider them friends, even though I don't know them anymore, like in a, hey, they hang around anymore. But a friend of mine that no longer lives anywhere now, around here now, which is kind of a bummer, um, he did party hard. Like seriously, like, but we're talking like a almost 7 foot dude that legitimately is 300 freaking something pounds and like Scandinavian type descent, right? And I would go party with them. Okay, I would never ever physically be able to keep up with their stuff. I didn't even try. Nobody expected me to either, by the way, and I'm very glad nobody expected to me because it would have never happened. But legitimately, I'm going to tell you, dude never had a hangover. And I watched them like drink. I mean like amounts that like normal dudes should not be able to drink. It's okay. It is what it is. But me personally, I would have literally been in some serious trouble drinking anywhere near the amount of stuff. I'm gonna benefit these guys right here. Check out what we can see on this mission right here. But yeah, legitimately, it was crazy the amount that that dude could drink without even being affected in the same way. Like amounts that somebody, well, me personally, I would not be able to drink the amount that they were able to drink as a casual, like, nah, let's have a party. And on a consistent basis, that would have been just not okay with me. And the dude literally was going to college with me and stuff like that, and holding down a freaking job while going to college. And yeah, not the same. Not even the same. Okay, so let's see if we have 500 clicky clicks here. 470 something. So here's what's going to happen. Attempt 500. So we're going to run this. Then I'm going to run it again. Hold on. I'm going to click this where it goes all the way up. Boom. So we'll get at least 22 extra attempts with this. I know that's exciting stuff there. Oh, I'm going to get a bunch of blueprints, guys. I always forget to tell you guys, we get blueprints from this stuff, always. And honestly, I should have just like spent a few days and harvested all this. By the way, I have a pretty good leveled, oh, I guess it's only 37.4. But I've done this before. This is one of the blueprints that I've used on multiple planets to just actually pop blueprints. These are obviously not blueprints that are from this, so we'll just not count them, right? I'm gonna grab a. Oh no, I have a Kleenex. Yay. Yeah, I'm not a fan of hangovers, guys. Let's not have those. You know, the Chinese government, and this is a supposed, but my understanding is the Chinese government considers hangovers an extraordinarily big economic cost and a waste of money to their economy. And so they actually invest in attempting to figure out ways to deal with hangovers. Here's a tricolored poof blueprint. Has a markup of 384%, so we could get something out of it, even though that would only give us a ped. So basically, we wouldn't really gain anything out of that, guys. We could sell it, but we'd be selling it for the purpose of just selling it. We'd break even on it, but that's not a great one, though. So this shouldn't take long. I think about 750 is like an hour. And so this might take like 45 minutes. I don't know, something like that. Not very long. Let's just say that. Normally I do flip off my camera on crafting missions, but then like this is a 500 clicky click crafting mission, so not really the same general thing. I also wonder, oh, see this is good. Stripe pillow 68, and that's a boosted blueprint, guys. No crap. See that boosted symbol? Or thing right there? This is gonna be worth more. 4,100 something percent. So we could get a little bit of ped for that. That's always good. This blueprint, guys, if you guys are wanting to get into furniture crafting, is the one you want to do. But for reals, you want to come here and you want to get the machinery mission knocked out of the way a bunch. And you also want to make sure that you go to Monria. Because if you don't get the Monria mission and get your engineering up a little bit and then come and get machinery up, you're just going to get butchered. It's not going to be worth it. Plus, you might as well come and actually tree harvest them all because you're not on a time crunch. I mean, I'm going to tree harvest another whole batch of this, and I might knock out this daily a couple times while I'm here for the, duration of whatever random amount of time we're here before we go back and finish getting to 100 intelligence. Okay, so we just hit another. That's a ceiling sphere lamp, huh? I don't think I have this, guys. I don't think I have one of these yet. But if you're wanting to get a bunch of random furniture blueprints, this blueprint will pop a bunch. And on various planets, not just on this planet. It is good that they have dailies on this stuff, though. That's nice. So, you guys get what I'm saying, though, on how, like, it's really easy to get better at stuff when you're doing it on stream because the amount of feedback and stuff. And because then you hold yourself to some level of accountability. There we got more ceiling lamps. So now we're at 57. These are Gaboria cord. I think I could make these. I don't own a house in this game, guys. This fly that's flying around my house is pissing me off so much, though. Do you guys think that they're going to have drones that you can send after killing flies soon? I know that's kind of extreme, probably. That's how mad that drone. I'm like, I'm ready to send a drone after that fly. Hey, killing them softly. I hope you're doing amazing. I hope you guys are all doing kick butt, man. It's a pretty smooth day. My coffee's excellent. There's another blueprint. I think I have this autumn carpet, guys. Let me look at my planet Toulan type stuff. That's textures. I didn't. You guys, I just got a new blueprint. Autumn Bliss carpet right here. See how they have a lot? Look at this, guys. This is the other one I want. Um, Probably the Emperor's Dream Rug. I probably want this electric blue Persian rug. See these spice chests? I want them. I don't really think I need a lot of this other. I guess I want all of this royal stuff. Honestly, the truth is I want pretty much everything. I'd like to get all the stuff off of this list. The whole thing. Hey, it sucks. How you doing today? But this is a start. That's something. I'll bet this whole daily being on this planet for doing this is really boosting up the amount of blueprints some people have, though. You would think this would be super good for pushing stuff. Oh, well, that's reasonable. Are you kicking butt on the sweating? What planet are you on? Are you on Arcadia still, or? I never remember exactly what planet you guys are on all the time. That's why I'm always looking it up so much. I'm like, oh crap, what planet am I going to? Super fun though. So that's a good sweating planet. This is an excellent one too, by the way. My favorite though, by the way, um, is oh man, I'm mixed bag. I really like Rocktopia and I really like Cyrene, guys. I'm gonna be honest. The haters on Rocktopia are super lazy. Like, if you just go and set up on a Rocktopia hater, and I don't know, I've made a bunch of money sweating on Rocktopia before while I've been cleaning my house. You know what I'm saying? Where you're just like, and I mean by a bunch of money, we're relative to the amount, right? Because it's in Entropia and we're sweating, so not that much. But like, haters just seem to be, to me, the ultimate, hey, I want to be lazy as crap and I want to be able to sweat something, but I want to be able to not have to be right running over there every 10 minutes. Because you can sweat a hater for a long time. They're not a little bit. Yeah, 300 hit points goes a ways. And so, like, I like to just pull one off away from everybody and then just be like, shh, shh. And then I'll, like, set up my stuff, make sure I'm good. And then I'll get, like, housework done in some cases. Sometimes I answer emails. That's super, super handy. And so to me, I don't know. I think they're one of the better. I know they're one of the better mobs for sweating. It's a good thing I have this coffee, you guys. Honestly, a little bit exhausted. I don't even know how I got myself so exhausted over the last week. Not sure there's a logical reason, but take deep breaths. Yeah, the skills are super good. If they would just codex that world, I'm gonna tell you. Can you imagine how freaking amazing it'd be if they would just codex it? I would freaking, yeah, it'd be awesome. I turned on my air conditioner. It is hot in here, honestly, but I'm hoping my air conditioner makes it reasonable within a minute. The heat will just pull that right out of you though, where you're like, holy crap! I thought I had some energy and stuff. And then I'm sitting here in a hot house that hasn't cooled down from air conditioning yet, which I know for most of the world is not a big deal. Drinking hot coffee. So, hey, how you doing, dude? Hey, I'm on your planet. We're educating people about the greatness. Fire Debug does not actually own Toulan, guys. When I say that, he's just a super big this planet and next island person. Yeah, I saw you log off right as I was logging in. And I was like, that's not what he's supposed to do. He's being out of control. And then we discussed that after I'm finished studying or with Diablo 4, and we're just on, hey, um, I'm messing around on Diablo 4, just casual play. I think we're going to pick a day of the week, and I'm going to get like a pre-law course or some crap like that, or an LSAT course, and then we can all start studying the LSAT, guys, together. I already thought about it. If I ever do get a law degree, by the way, which there's a chance that I randomly do out of boredom, I'm gonna pretty much. I'm thinking I'm gonna do civil like, yeah, civil rights type law. I don't know. Yeah, we gotta have random stuff to do. I like learning. I like learning lots of stuff. Um, I already have a couple degrees, not in law though. I don't have a degree in law, for the record. Um, and so yeah, you can just start studying that stuff. You're on your way to Argentina. Argentina's beautiful. No, I know the bar you have to take later. Like, so I have a couple of business degrees and a social science degree. That doesn't qualify me like that, right? And so what I would have to do is I would have to study, take an LSAT, figure out what institution I was going to apply for whatever program they have. I'd likely have to take a pre-law couple classes like a refresher con law class and some other stuff. And that's basically it. Like it's not a considerable amount if you already have a bachelor's degree to go over to another one. Now, if I was in another country, like most Latin America, you actually can just set like directly. There was a girl in my business department that was here from, I think Peru or something like that, and legitimately she had came here to get a business degree and was immediately going to go back and basically take some tests and stuff, and she would be a business lawyer. That's it. And it's fast. Like, I was like, oh, good for you. Nice girl, by the way. Like, super well off family in Peru too. Like, Peru has, um well, at least the area that she's from seemed to be very modern, very everything normal about a modern Western society. I've never been to Peru, and so like I can only like judge it by the what I've seen of what it was presented like. But it looked nice. Am I like, I don't know. You know though what I'm gonna tell you? That Monte Picchu thing that they have there, I will freaking go there. Like, you know what I'm talking about? Anybody? I hope you guys know what I'm talking about. I probably said it horribly, you guys. But basically, that place you walk up into the mountains, like the ruins. I don't know enough about that to talk about it. I'm not really sure what the deal is with it or anything. I've seen pictures of it. It looks freaking awesome. I would go there. I've never had Peruvian food though. I'm okay with global territory. I like global territory. We live in a pretty kick butt globe. Like I for the most part would go most places unless for some reason it wouldn't be safe for my own self. You know, oh, yeah. Oh, I mean it. Oh, I get you. Well, I never know. Everything can be taken in so many different ways anymore. I'm telling you, it's very. We live in a fascinating world. It's like freaking epic. Everything's just awesome. But Monte Picchu, and I know I'm not saying it right. If somebody knows how to say it right, you couldn't really tell me because you'd be typing and I would just be like sitting here reading it wrong still. But I'm gonna let you know for sure. Mount Puchu, something. That place in Peru. I would like to go there one day. And the other place I would seriously like to go is all over Greece. No, I know it's like Mount Pichu. Frick, I'm gonna ask Google. I'm gonna ask Google probably after stream, so I'm not. But basically, it's a very fancy place. I think you do have to go on a hike. I'm not sure if you like get a like, you know what I'm saying? I think you do hike up there or something. Yeah, that'd be super cool. I'm not really sure. Oh, I could. Okay. When my phone tells me I did it bad, don't worry, it'll tell us. How do I pronounce Monte Picchu? What are you freaking doing, dude? Oh, hold on, they're gonna pronounce it for me.
How do you pronounce these the name of these Incan citadel in the mountains of Peru? Machu Picchu. Machu Picchu.
Machu Picchu.
Picchu. Yeah, it's
Machu Picchu.
Picchu. And now you know.
It's Machu Picchu. I'm saying it all wrong, guys. This dude has a whole YouTube video where all he did is say how you pronounce the Incan ruins is Machu Picchu. How many views does he have? This is freaking ridiculous, you guys. This is where we went wrong in life. We need to just be doing... Do you guys want to know how many views Machu Picchu would get you? It'll only get you 7 likes. But, oh. This is interesting. This guy has 851,000 viewers or subscribers. What the frick? All he does is tell you how to pronounce stuff. Oh my gosh. This is ridiculous, you guys. We're all doing hard stuff, working so hard that, like, I don't know, thousands of views. He put that out 5 months ago, but he has a ridiculous following. Like, in all of his videos, every one of these videos is just one. One of them has, listen to this, you. This is my shock. This is ridiculous. So he is fully monetized. He has a video on how to pronounce Mont Chardon and why to pronounce it that way. It's a 2-minute video. 595,000 views, you guys. If you feel that you have put in a lot of work on your channel, don't worry. You're doing it for some reason. Oh, God. He just pumps out videos on how to pronounce some stuff randomly. And some of them have almost no views. And some of them have ridiculous views. Yeah, no. I guess we're all just... I don't know. I'm going to just be glad he's doing so well pronouncing stuff for us. Like, it was useful, right? I did Google it. My day's doing good. I just learned that, like, we just need to Google, like, the top 12 things that people look up how to pronounce and put a video out on how to pronounce them, and then we can be rich. I didn't know that. Now I do. Do you see why we live on such a great planet? It's like literally epic. You could get pissed off about something like that, or you could just be like, man, that is freaking cool as crap. That dude somehow is just random. I hope he's on vacation. I just got a blue pale, a pale blue bedroom carpet. Well, I'm not really sure how to pronounce that, but Yeah, I don't. I'm not gonna be able to pronounce that. Literally, once it gets past some odd amount of thingy majiggies, we're just boom. But yeah, I'm not even sure what to say about. Is that a real word? Please don't tell me that's a real word. If languages are making up words that are that long, they're just messing around in a contest. Oh, okay. The longest town name in Wales. Why did that? Why would they name it that? That's cool. They were just trying to get the longest name in the world or something. That's wild. That is cool though. I mean, like, thank you very much, by the way. I hope you're having a great day at work, everybody, and at whatever you're doing in life. We're all gonna have the opportunity to learn law. I'm not like, hey, let's go boss people with law. Just like fun law. Like, hey, how would we argue about this or something? I don't know. We'll look into it. I wonder what the meaning of that. It's not a normal word. It's a name. So you can make names whatever you want. That's the great thing about them. And then they mean whoever you said them at. But you know. Oh well, I'm gonna tell you that's a weird. Yeah, I don't know what would happen. That is a big name though. I honestly don't know where that would have origined. Do you know that there's dudes that do that for a living? They just study names. What is that called? Archaeology? It's archaeology that's the name study, right? Hold on, I'm gonna have to Google that now. What is the study of names? It's not what I thought it was. Onomastics? It's onomastic. Well, I just learned that. Okay. Okay, so it's not the word I thought it was. Now we know. I'm gonna find a Kleenex that I keep on losing because it's freaking magically likes to get away from me somehow. We found out my mute button doesn't work right now. Earlier. It's okay. It wasn't like I found out in a tragic or, hey, that just got you canceled manner. But I do know that this mic little mute thing does not do mic mute. Not happening. Probably going to have to get another mic. I've already worn out a keyboard somehow since I started streaming. And I think I just wore out a headset finally. Which I'm pretty proud of. That's freaking. What the heck am I doing wearing out a headset? Did I even know that they could wear out? Nah, I actually didn't know that until. Oh. Oh, holy crap. So they're saying a whole bunch of stuff in their town name. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. So it's probably old as crap then. Pimp though. I always like that stuff. See, this is why it's fun to just visit about stuff because people have random facts that there's no way I would know that, right? Do you guys get why like almost anything you do if you just like do it right online, you just get better at faster? And this is my opinion. You guys can be like, I don't think it works that way. I put out a video on something. Wait till it gets about 1,000 views, and you tell me how many people tell you what you did wrong, where you could have done it wrong, better, and some other stuff. It's absolutely fascinating. At first, it kind of was like, um, I would like kind of not know how to take it, because sometimes I thought people were just throwing shade and stuff. But in the long run, like 90% of the time, nah. Most of the time, I think most, and this is me, I have a hat somewhere. So I had just jumped out of the shower before I started doing stuff, and what happened is most of the time, if I put on a hat or even these after I get out of the shower, the the moisture bugs the crap out of me. Just drives me nuts. I mean, not true nuts, but the hey, that's annoying, and I don't like that. But yeah, this also allows you guys to see that I'm not bald. You guys would love me anyway, but I mean, or like me in an appropriate way. Love is a very strong word, but you guys do kick butt, so who knows? This basic butt joint is such a freaking good blueprint, guys. I don't know when they added this little mission to the Craft 500 thing on basic butt joints or what we get at the end of it. Um, but that was a super good mission to add. Like straight up, that's a super good. Everybody, yeah, basic butt joints. Yeah, I don't know what I was saying. So yes, the joints on here. You guys all having a good summer? I mean, I know it's not summer everywhere, and if it's not summer where you are, I hope you're having a good whatever other season it is. I honestly, my neighbor that I visit with most of the time is ditching the area for like a month to go to Florida. In which, so I'm not even going to have a neighbor that likes to visit all the time. It's very distressing. I have a lot of cool neighbors, but I only have like one or two neighbors that come over and like visit on a every week. They're going to come over to my house and visit. Oh, crap. I wouldn't want to not have air conditioning right now. You're in are you in a hot state? So, they go down to Florida all the time and they love it. Honestly, I kind of think I'm going to lose my neighbor to Florida. Like I swear to God, every time they go down there, I think that they are considering just moving there. I'm like, uh, don't freaking move there, guys. I need a neighbor that likes to visit and hang out and barbecue and stuff, not just ones that go inside their house. I don't like that whole neighbors that they don't even visit. It's weird. Like some of my neighbors will, but the ones that will visit. And then I have a couple neighbors um, that if I wave at them, I mean they're brand new neighbors too. They don't wave, and it's not just me. Like I've been at my other neighbor's house, and like they'll be like driving by, and my neighbor will wave at them too, and they literally look kind of away, like they're trying to avoid being like waved at, because then there'd be I mean, it's weird, but I come from a like little small rural community originally, right? And I've moved around a lot, but where I come from, you wave at each other and you're just polite. And people say hi and stuff, and they're just nice at each other. And so when somebody's like not polite at each other, it just seems weird to me. And so, like, it's okay though. They have to live in the life that they choose to live in. And honestly, a life where you like don't even wave back at people that wave at you is kind of like sad, very sad. Especially your neighbors and stuff. So maybe their world will improve, and they could be from one of those areas where people are like purposely unfriendly at each other, like it's some kind of a ward or something. I've never lived in one of those places where everybody has to be hostile at each other. I don't want to. And I know that some places you can't like smile and look at people or whatever. That just seems weird. Super negative to me. In Colorado, for the most part, you can go like that and wave at somebody, and we're all good here. We're just not that angry, I don't think. But, you know, God, I hope you guys all live in a place that's not angry like that, where people are like so, no fun at all. No fun, guys. I like living where there's not angry. I wouldn't live where there's a lot of angry people. You guys, so for one, like everybody, I'm an imperfect person, and I get annoyed or angry at stuff anyway on my own, right? And I consider anger like wasted energy, period. Even though I get caught up in it and everybody does, where you'll like be like, "Ah, I disagree with this," or get mad at whatever. Um, it literally doesn't do anything to what you're mad at ever. And you literally sat there spiraling in your own brain, burning up a whole bunch of energy and thoughts and other crap on these negative thought pattern spirals that do nothing, like literally do nothing for you, except burn out your energy and stuff. And so, like, to me, I even try to limit the amount of things that I expose myself that are just going to piss me off. Like, if it's just going to send me into I'm going to be worked up and pissed off about this for about the next 2 hours, I'm probably just going to not, try to engage in that. I'm going to avoid it. And so the idea of living in a community in which it's toxically negative or mean at each other, I just wouldn't. I would move. And as a value, I feel that the value of living in a place where you have some kind of inner peace and you're not in a constant state of that is super high. For one, from a health perspective, if you're sitting there letting yourself get worked up or all that negative crap, that's not good for you. That's bad. I mean, I'm not a medical doctor, so I'm not like medical advising you guys, but like it's just not good for your soul. I'm pretty sure you could find studies saying that it's not good for you on a general health level. And so, honestly, like life is super quick. I mean, go walk around like a cemetery sometime. If you ever walk around a cemetery and you're any age at all, walk around for 15 to 30 minutes. I guarantee you will find somebody younger than you for sure that is already there. And so like to me it just is wasteful. Just super wasteful. I wouldn't spend a considerable amount of my life living in a place where it's just going to be miserable like that. You know. That's me though. But of course I don't live on a tropical island yet part of the year. I've never lived on a tropical island at all. I mean, in my mind, it would be cool to spend a year. Actually, in my mind, can I? Um, I'm working on it. Most of the time, it's inside your own mind. Like inner peace, 90% of the time is in your own mind. Like if you don't control part of the thought cycle and stuff like that, it's really easy to not be in a good place. But outside of that, there really are generally toxic places that are just going to drag you out of your good place again and again, right? And so, oh yeah, I'm okay with sharing what's inside of my mind. It doesn't hurt me. I'm a pretty happy person. I try to keep positive stuff inside my mind. There's a lot of theorists and stuff like that that talk about it and stuff like that, including trying to remember who it is. The one guy that's the heel guy wrote tons of books. Um, Weirdly enough, for the Masonic order and stuff like that, for the Masonic people. I'm trying to think of what his name is. Something P. Hall. But he's a brilliant guy. And 99% of what he saw as your ability to succeed or end up controlling where you're going to be is your ability to control negative thought cycles so that you don't spend too much time on just ridiculous, stupid stuff. And The other stuff was for the ability to redirect your mind to positive thoughts so that you can control more or less what you're doing and where your energies are going and stuff like that. I'm gonna go collect this mission. I'm also gonna find out the exact name of who I'm talking about real quick, because I don't like telling you guys authors and then you know what I'm saying not telling you which author it is. He's a pretty famous guy, by the way. He wrote a lot of books that are used to be in closed societies only, to be honest. But then all of a sudden, like, started getting leaked all over the place, and so. Hold on one second. That's a good book, too. Trying to find the right author, guys. There's a lot of authors that write brilliant stuff. Guy's famous as crap, too. Brilliant, brilliant man. I am going to collect this mission too in 1 second. I like to make sure to share books and stuff and authors' names and stuff with you guys because Napoleon Hill, he's one of the guys that's brilliant. I'm going to let you, and Manly P. Hall. Manly P. Hall, brilliant, brilliant guy. Manly P. Hall, honestly, for philosophical books, you guys, let me find a. Well, you know what? I'm not sure which philosophical book would be appropriate to share, but Manly P. Hall um, is super fascinating, and honestly, a lot of his books are audio tape books. You can read them or listen to them, and basically, Manly P. Hall, excellent author, brilliant guy. He's obviously no longer alive. He hasn't been alive for a long time. But and Napoleon Hill, he's actually also brilliant as crap. Both of those talk about extensively about controlling your own mind over over allowing things around you basically to control them. They also talk about a lot of other complicated stuff, but that's its own little cup of tea. I'm not going to get into that. That can be your whole like, oh, that was a pleasant thing to find out. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna collect our mission real quick. Find out how it says we did. I like a lot of diverse authors and stuff. Obviously, we overspent a little bit, so we're probably not getting full return anywhere near. That's okay. I'm gonna collect the mission. Oh, I'm gonna put this stuff though in here. Is it a skill? It should be a skill. That's an awesome thing if it is. Oh, you know what? It was no global, but I had never even checked out that mission before. And here's the deal. I got two blueprints that I didn't have. Ooh, what did we get from that? I got coloring. They give you frickin' coloring for this mission? Oh, frickin' A. Oh, you guys. This is ridiculous. You know how valuable coloring is? I'm going to show you. You guys can't even buy this skill almost ever. I'm not going to sell it because I actually want to make fancy clothes and fancy vehicles eventually, right? But seriously, this is an expensive skill. You can't just buy coloring for cheap. Let's even look. Boom. Let's check the skill price on this. Yeah, this is very little. So we could set here for just, oh man. Yeah, no, I'm going to be collecting this. That's pimp. So that's a super good one. So if you guys are working on your coloring stuff and you're wanting your basic butt joint stuff moved up too, which you should want, that's absolutely a good deal. And coloring is a good deal because you know what's the you get a set there and you can color and customize a lot of this stuff. Here's the other great thing. Look at this. Toulan furniture. Boom. One new blueprint, two new blueprint. So if we can fill up this blueprint book, you guys, the blueprint book will change. See how these blueprint books look different? If you get a blueprint book filled up enough, it will actually switch the way it looks and fancify up. So what we need to do is, oh no, I know. I need to be able to color. I'm going to go and I'm going to rack up a bunch of wood because I need those skills anyway. And then what's going to happen is we're going to be, I don't know what we're going to have. We're going to color and texture something. That's what we're going to do. Okay. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to find somebody from the Entropia universe people to raid. I like to make sure. I really do wish. Oh, there's multiple people I like on, guys. This is when it makes it hard because I actually like so many people that stream this. There's a lot of really nice people. Okay. Guys. Always so hard to know who to raid. I'm raiding Miss Watson. That's who I'm going to raid. I want to thank you guys so much for being epic, for dominating, kicking butt. Um, Peace, very best wishes, and you guys have a great night. I don't know why it's not raiding. It says it's supposed to raid. Hold on, I'm going to try to get her again. My raid thing didn't work this morning. Is raid not frickin' working on Twitch today or something? I just tried to raid Miss Watson twice. Okay, this is weird. I've got Tia. Guys, raid does not work. Something's wrong here. I would raid somebody, but it's literally not working for some reason, and I actually don't know why, so I'm going to put in a ticket in a second, but it won't let me raid anyway. So I'm going to have to figure out what happened, cuz I honestly am not really all the way sure. It's an awkward situation. I hope you guys have a great day. I'm sorry I can't get you over to somebody. That's absolutely a weird thing. I'd really prefer it if one day they would fix their raid stuff and honestly, instead of prioritizing the people with already 10,000 frickin' viewers, I would really prefer it if they would pull up other people. But that's them. I don't know what to think about that. Peace, very best wishes, and you guys have a great weekend.